I found my wife with another guy.
But when you want to get married, or when you're looking for a spouse,
yes,
for someone to marry,
you need to be very prayerful.
It is God who felt
yes
that it was not right
good for a man
to be alone.
alone.
Not a human who felt like this is not coming from you. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Great Message Podcast. My name is Talash, your host.
And I am Saulo. Welcome to T and S family.
Yeah. We're excited to be back, and guys, we appreciate your comments and also reaction towards our previous videos.
Yeah.
And we are back like we promised, Friday.
Here we are. Yeah, we are glad, and we're here to share authentic conversation. And we learn from you guys, and we enlighten you where God has given us the little knowledge that God has given us. So, yeah.
Yeah, marriage is a beautiful thing. That's why we felt like we should not just enjoy marriage, the two of us, and we thought of sharing the love out there.
Yes.
Yeah, so today's topic,
we are going to define what is
marriage.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I think we get into marriage, and even people who are looking forward to get married, you've heard about marriage, but what is marriage?
Wow, what is marriage?
What is marriage? Before we got into marriage, we discovered there's a lot we didn't know about marriage, and that's why we are here to share our experiences and the things that you have learned throughout the journey. And today we just discovered, before we got into marriage, there's a way we used to see marriage.
Yeah, sure.
And now we see marriage differently.
Very different.
Can you maybe share how you used to take
marriage?
The definition of marriage before?
Wow. I can say marriage before, I just knew that marriage is just a companion of me and the one that I love, and come together and make a family.
Yeah, we used to define marriage differently, very different.
Very different. They just knew it's like me and you, because we are lovers. You love me, I love you too. So let's live together. Let's get married. Let's live together and let's enjoy this. Yeah. So that is what I just defined marriage.
You used to define before.
Yes.
But now we have different.
Oh wow! Right now we have got a very different definition about marriage, and biblical way. Exactly. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are here to share a very raw conversation about it.
Okay, we had already talked about how we thought about marriage, because out there you may just say like marriage is he loves me, she loves me, let's come together, let's make a family. But man,
let's make babies.
Let's make some babies, let's make some love. But I think there's a lot to learn about what is marriage. So today's topic, we just want to define the word, what is marriage?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Christian marriage.
Yeah. So,
you know something funny I just remembered?
Yeah.
Before we got married, we never even thought about having babies and making babies. Marriage is an institution ordained and ordered by God.
Yes.
It is the only institution that was established before sin came into the world.
Wow. So let's start there. Marriage is an institution. It's a very deep one. Marriage, it's an institution.
Yeah.
Let's start with an institution.
What is an institution?
That's one of the things. What is an institution?
Yeah.
Guys, in the comment section, what do you think? What is an institution?
Yeah.
Lucky.
Okay, a school is also an institution.
A church is
an institution. A health center is also
a church is an institution, right?
Yeah. A health center is also an institution.
Sure.
But God is talking about marriage as an institution.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we talk about now institution, we want to define this word called institution.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So the word institution means a well-established and enduring arrangement, structure, or a system designed for a specific purpose in society.
So that means marriage as an institution was designed for a specific purpose.
A specific purpose, exactly.
Yeah, so and it is ordained and ordered by God. So meaning when you get into marriage, it's not all about you.
Sure.
And it's not like marriage is not for you. Marriage is not for the two of you. It's more than just being the two of us coming together. It's just making love and just having babies. You see?
It's much deeper.
Yeah.
Because when you talk about it's an institute. So it means, and then when you talk about institute, it's ordained.
Yeah.
It's ordained by
God.
By God. So it means marriage is not only about you two. There's God.
Yeah.
There's God in it, and is ordered. So it means there's orders that God has put for marriage.
Yeah, a specific purpose, order, and principles that will guide this institution.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So once you get into marriage, know that it's not just a marriage, it's a God institution whereby it is governed, or it is rules, or it has got principles that are ordained and
ordered by God.
So that is one of the definition about marriage.
I was just thinking, like when I read this definition of marriage, I was like, Kai, before we got married, we didn't even know all this.
But then we never knew about this.
And that tukozile are like, so it's not about me and you, we thought it's all about
us.
The love, marriage revolves between the two of us, but that is not true.
So once I read the definition of marriage, guys, I was so shocked, and I was like, wow. Then I have to be very careful with my marriage.
Yeah.
I have to be very intentional with my marriage. I have to our marriage has to have principles, godly principles that will rule us, that will control us. You understand?
Yeah.
That will control us. So wherever I feel like I'm breaking a rule in marriage, I know I've broken something called a covenant.
Just imagine if you get into marriage and then you keep on breaking these rules and principles that God has already ordained for you to follow. That means you are going against the one who made marriage.
Exactly.
So it's so deep because there's a lot. It's a lot.
Hey, I got scared. I got scared when I was reading. I'm like, oh man, I don't have to go against God's principle. It was so scared. I don't have to go against God's principle.
Yeah.
Because you can just imagine.
Yeah. Because now we have defined that.
Yes.
What was our take before marriage?
Our take about marriage, as I spoke, just tukutane, tupendane, tuishi pamoja. We enjoy. We have the fun. That was the only thing that was coming in, was inside my mind.
Yeah, we used to share a lot together. Like we share, even now we share a lot in common.
Yes.
So I remember when maybe you are doing project, I used to come and help you through the project. You used to come through for me in ideas when we are doing business.
Exactly.
But then we even started business before when we were dating.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. We just felt like because we are Christian, we should not just do marriage.
Yeah.
Like any other, you know?
Yeah.
So we thought of getting married, but we didn't know a lot that this is an institution. When you come in, there are principles that has to guide you. So we are just learning through the journey, and that's why we felt it's good to share for people who are coming into marriage. Maybe those who do not know, like us.
Yeah. Marriage is started way back during creation.
Yeah, that's
you understand?
True.
So the first marriage, it was ordained by God, is from Genesis.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve, that was the first. For us, what we understand about marriage, that was the first marriage.
That was the first marriage.
The book you can read, it's come from the book of Genesis 2:18 to 24.
Yes. Then the Lord God said, it's not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper who is right for him. You get it?
Yeah.
That is Genesis.
It is God who
2:18.
felt that it was not right
good for a man
to be alone.
To be alone.
Not a human who felt like this is not coming from you. Like you feel you are alone. So it's God who felt that a man is alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he will make a helper who is right for him. So who is right for him? So it means wherever you get into marriage, God amekupatia mtu ambaye anajua is right for you.
Yeah, and it's not you who choose.
Yes.
For yourself, who is the right person for you. That's why I feel when you want to get married, or when you're looking for a spouse,
Yes,
for someone to marry,
you need to be very prayerful.
You need to ask from God, because God is the one who initiated the marriage and is the one who knows who is the right person for you. But that's why we make a lot of mistakes.
You should not go by your own understanding. That is one of the things of most of young people just go with their own understanding. You understand? That's why maybe they may make wrong choices. You understand? In marriage. So wherever you have, you want to choose a spouse, or you are dating, be a prayerful person. Be a prayerful brother or sister, so that whenever you get this person, you know that this is the right choice. Because remember, if you don't pray, trust me, do you know that even the devil is against marriage? We can see it even in Genesis.
Because it is so obvious, because it was initiated by God. So devil is always against anything that was meant by that comes from God.
Yeah. So remember that whenever you get into marriage, you have already declared a war. So if you are declared a war, if you don't have the strength to fight this war, definitely you will lose. And that's why right now there's a lot of notions saying that marriage is a scam. Marriage, which is that notion? Marriage does not work. Other people say, all men are the same. Other people, a lot of notions about this. It's the devil trying to fight what God has ordained, what God has.
He's just trying to confuse people.
Yes.
Because it is, you see, if you're looking for a partner, you don't have to go just the way you said, with your own understanding. You have to seek wisdom from God.
Exactly.
And if you don't pray for discernment, for you to be able to know who is the right partner for you, it is very difficult.
Very difficult.
Now, very dangerous.
Yeah, but then, if you continue watching this, we will give you our story still about how did we how I got my wife. Is she the one for me, or
is he the one for me?
Exactly. We will enlighten you, or we will share our experience about it. So once you just get into marriage, just know that it is a institute that is ordained by God, and it has got principles. So you have to live. First of all, you have to know these principles of marriage, so that you live accordingly to God's principles.
Yes.
So if you don't live according to God's principle, definitely the devil is just there waiting for you. Because we even talked about how the devil, because we in the Bible, why the devil was used.
The devil was used to come and destroy an institution that God had already ordained.
And he gave a very simple instruction: don't eat from
the fruit.
And remember, this order was done even before Eve was brought.
Yeah.
Right? Is it true? In the book of Genesis 2:21, so the Lord caused the man to sleep very deeply, and while he was asleep, God removed one of his man's rib. Then God closed up the man's skin at the place where he took the rib. Verse 22. The Lord God used the rib from the man to make a woman, and then he brought the woman to the man. And the man said, now this is someone whose bone come from my bones, whose body come from my body. I will call her woman, because she was taken out of a man. Praise God. Amen. So a man will leave. So now this is the marriage that we call her. So a man will leave his father and mother and be united with his wife, and they two will become one body. This is now where the marriage started.
Yeah. So I love this verse.
Yes.
So a man will leave his father and mother and be united with his wife, and the two will become one body.
Yeah.
So it was marriage also, tunaambiwa kwa marriage, it was established before sin came into the world. And verse 25, the man and his wife were naked, but they were not ashamed. So they were naked, but they were not ashamed in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, until the day that they ate the fruit, they broke the rule.
Yeah.
And that is the moment.
The devil came in.
Yes, he had already cheated on Eve by eating the. I know you know the story, right? You can just go to read that book from Genesis chapter 2, the creation. As you can, we cannot read everything because we just want to define about marriage. Understand? So here we are told that the man and his wife were naked, but they were not ashamed. That was first. But the moment they just made a sin, they saw themselves naked, and
And that's why a sin
yeah.
came in.
So before the sin, they were already.
Marriage was there.
The marriage was there.
Yeah.
So that's why we call it something that was then on God. So as we read just about it came from my rib, so it means you got one on my rib.
So now for you now to find your rib.
Yes.
That's why you have to ask God, where is my rib?
Where is my rib? You cannot just go anyhow and just pick any toman and hurry, and then you just bring it. Come on. No. You ask it from God, because from the Bible, we talk about he took a rib from the man.
He made the man sleep and took a rib.
It's so interesting, you understand? Yeah. Alifanya surgery. So surgery hata ilifanyika wakati so our God is a doctor. He took the rib from me and he placed it. That's why
you are -1.
I'm -1 and you're complete, right? So that's the thing. That's why you call it from a woman. The word woman, from a man. Yeah. That is called a woman, from a man. So that's what you talk about marriage.
So we want to discuss about three ways of getting marriage.
Yeah.
So there's marriage, but how do you get married?
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe you can discuss about the three that we know.
Yeah.
Ways of how to get married. Yeah.
The one is civil marriage.
The civil marriage.
Yes.
This is in accordance to the civil laws of the land.
Yes. I think this is unambiwa, as long you are in a country or in a wherever, there are laws, and these laws are the ones that govern the country or govern the land. The land means the country. Yeah. So those laws accordingly to the laws that they have set.
Yeah, to the municipal authorities.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So that is one.
Yeah, that is one of ways on how to get married. The second one is customary marriage. Yeah. I think that one, from the word custom.
Customary. From the customary marriage. This is the traditional marriage that the parents agree, agree with the other parent, and they come together. And this is always done different according to different cultures. Yeah, the other people, they produce ngoima. Hey, me little ngoima. You see the other people.
I think you also call it in your way, like kuhaswa or something.
Yes, we call it kuhaswa. The one that ask kuhaswa, you always they drink then you just spit it on your mouth like that. Yeah, so
that's traditional. They normally call it traditional.
And they're always they are different depending on different cultures. Yeah. You understand? And we told about the civil. Civil is about going to registrar, signing documents, whatever. I think I don't want to talk about that more because I just want you guys to know the ways of people how people getting married. We have talked about the civil, customary, and then now we're talking about the spiritual marriage.
Yeah.
Not the spiritual marriage. I know other people will ask, what is a spiritual marriage?
Yeah.
Let's define it.
Okay, there is nowhere it's written spiritual marriage.
There's nowhere, exactly.
But this is where you normally make covenant. We come together with an agreement, make vows. Yeah, before the God. Especially this is normally it's normally done in church. Yeah. So one you have to know marriage as a spiritual covenant before God. Yeah. And in the Bible, marriage is seen as a covenant, a holy agreement, not just a physical or emotional bond.
You get it?
Yeah. In the book of Genesis 2:24, the two shall become one flesh, joined together.
So there's something here that you talk about. It's not all about emotion. There's that point. It's not about emotion and
it is just not physical nor emotion. It's a a covenant. It's an agreement.
So
A holy agreement.
So a holy agreement from the word covenant. But then there's a difference between a covenant and agreement. I want you to understand this, right?
Yeah.
A covenant, still in the covenant, there's something called agreement. But we can tell you a covenant and agreement is something very different.
Very different.
Very different.
Very different.
Can you define for us what's a covenant?
A covenant is a deep binding commitment between two parties made before God.
Yeah. So a covenant, it's a deep.
Yeah.
And before what? God. You understand?
A
so
sacred
that's a sacred. So whenever we talk about a covenant, it's sacred and it involves God. A place where there's agreement between you and God is not just an agreement that the normal agreement.
like a land agreement.
Like a land agreement. No, that's a covenant. So it means there's spirituality inside it. That's why where we define we have got a spiritual marriage. Because we have something called the covenant that is done before God.
Yeah, and this since it is more serious in lifelong. You see, now for us we made an agreement. We made a vow.
Yeah.
And in the beginning we have said it is an institution that was ordained and established by God.
Sure.
So God did all this. God is spiritual.
Sure.
So when you come into this agreement, the two of you, it is holy, it is sacred, it's something that is more spiritual and sacred. That's why you normally heard about marriage is spiritual.
Yeah.
Very spiritual.
That's all. Shanga. Well, you know why we can say it's so spiritual, right? That's why whenever you feel when someone just go away from marriage, there's a pain that you feel, guys. We should feel. Have you ever imagined maybe? Let's take a look, Ati, maybe I found my wife with another guy. You understand? Unfaithfulness, infidelity. But when you come home, you ask yourself, and because you feel like it's just a body, it's just about, but whatever you think the shallow, you feel like, but once it's broken, you feel the pain. It can even make you cry. It can make you even other people kill each other. Why? Because it's a covenant that is broken. That's why you find people are so bitter about it.
And it's very spiritual. But
that's why we call it very spiritual.
Ever play with marriage.
I don't play with marriage, guys. Hey, mimi so maivi. I was like, when we are revising this, we were like, dang. Then this marriage is really, really, it's a very big topic.
And marriage is work. You have to put in the work. Like,
exactly.
You just have to, if you want to get married and be happy and live happily in marriage, it's a choice that you have. It's a hard choice that you have to make. It's
a choice that you have to make. And we'll talk about even the fruits of the Holy Spirit that you have to have so that you can endure something called marriage. Because there are fruits or there are principles that will guide you. And they're not only just principles, they are biblical principles. Yeah. So let's talk about now, still about the spiritual marriage. As we talk about the covenant, that is where now the church comes in. The church comes in. They make vows. And whenever you make vows, there's katika jina la Baba, la Mwana, la Roho Mtakatifu. That is something that you take it from your mouth. Once you're told, that's unaambiwa mdomo uko na nguvu. The word of the tongue has got power to break and to amend, right? That's why if you say it, if you alter it, and before the Lord, you've already made a covenant. You understand?
Yeah, we were now seeing the difference between agreement and covenant.
Yes.
So agreement is a mutual understanding between two or more parties. It can be formal or informal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is often based in terms of condition and benefit. It can be broken or changed more easily. But covenant, you cannot change covenant.
Covenant, you cannot change.
It's very spiritual.
You cannot. It's very spiritual. Yeah.
So I think it's good for people to know about difference between agreement. But is that okay? Let's talk about this type of marriage.
Yeah.
Marriage is not where you can just come together and just let's move in.
Let's move in together. That's not marriage. You
just call it that we are not married, but we are not saying it is. It is. But this is us. This is how we see it. This is our experience.
Exactly.
And this is how for us we were working. We are now working in our marriage, and we are very serious about it.
Yeah.
That's why we are doing more research about it. So does moving in a marriage?
No. That's what you're told. there's common. Oh, in fact, first of all, we have already talked about civil, so there's no civil marriage undergo, and you might even find some, even the customary, they have not even done the customary. Like, yeah, he's my boyfriend, I'll just move it. You're not yours. Yes, you are. You might, in fact, wherever you find yourself having now coming in with, you come in with this person. Now there's a lot. Come with stay. Now is there no kujitafutia shida. Now there's something called soul tie. Because he's not yours. He's not what God has ordained you to have, or that is not what God has told you. That is the right person from your rib. You find yourself having now soul ties, which the mind affect. That is a topic for another day. You understand, eh? But right now we talk about the coming state. The coming state is not a still marriage. Sababu haijafanya civil, haijafanya customary, haijafanya hata spiritual. That is.
But I think for Christians they follow all of them.
Yeah, Christians they follow all of them. That's why before I married you,
you have to do it civil.
We had to do civil. You had to have the customary.
The land has to know that is then now the government.
Yes, the government. And then there's the customary.
Now,
definitely the parents are involved. Yeah, after the family involved, now the church is involved. Understand?
Now the vows.
And now the vows. And the vows, now that is what it seals. Now that's what it seals the spiritual marriage. And that's what in the heaven they have said, this and this have come together to become one. Now from the biblical, from the book of Genesis. Now you guys, you are becoming one. Haimaanishi tumekuja one to mechanganyika like the way you just mix the udongo. No, you have become one. No, that is spiritual. So whenever you now read more about that, now you understand why you become one.
Yeah, and for us, we encourage more of getting married the right way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We encourage people to get married the right way. Sababu it is the right procedure for you to have a good marriage, so that even if there's a problem in your marriage, wherever you go to God and tell God, hey, ile rib yangu nilitoa mazee inanisumbua na nyele inanisumbua, God is there to come and try to amend it accordingly. Lakini kama sasa you have come to stay, and then unamwambia Mungu, oh God, help me. What are you talking about? I don't know this person.
You did not involve God from the beginning. So what atakwambia?
I don't know this person.
Why are you coming to me right now? That's why you find people get married. But you come to discover things later. Way later, you didn't do the right way.
Yeah.
So it's good for you to do the right procedure.
Yeah.
And since marriage was ordained by God, you have to follow the principles. Yeah. You have to go back and tell God, I'm here.
Yeah.
So guide me. For us, how we do it, when we have any problem, we have a source, we have a foundation.
Yeah.
Where back, the man, God got you asleep.
Sure.
And then
he took
got a woman.
rib.
He took your rib.
And
yeah.
So we always go back there, say, oh, there's a problem here. I go back to Genesis 2:18, and I say, God, this is my rib. Na mazee sasa hii discussion tumediscuss haijaingiliana poa. God, try to connect us just like the way you connect yourself with the Wi-Fi. Ukijaribu kuweka this password, ukijaribu kuweka hii password, but then let me tell you, I want to give this illustration about a Wi-Fi, and whenever you go to a spot, and then you try to put a password that is not the right way, what happens to your phone? It won't. So wherever you go, even to another person, you try, it won't. But wherever you just go to the right person and the right password, and you
the right source,
connected successful, and that is where you find now. So you can use your Wi-Fi, you can browse it. You understand? You can browse it. So that is the moment now you enjoy the Wi-Fi. What you got the password. So the password about marriage is about the biblical way of getting marriage, or following the right procedure of getting married. Once you have got this right procedure and the right way, trust me, whenever you call upon God, wherever there's problem, He will show up the right moment.
Yeah. And your marriage you will be blessed.
Yeah, it will be. Because it will bloom.
Imagine now.
Yeah.
We get into marriage.
Yeah.
We don't have the supernatural power.
Yeah, I get it.
And marriage being spiritual. Where will you go if you have problems?
That's a problem. That's the biggest problem. Where will you go?
So you have to connect with the right source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connect to the right source. Guys, marriage is sweet when God is in between, when the parents are happy. But the other question that people ask, like, what about if the parents are not okay with the person that you choose? I know that's a question that.
But we've seen that we don't choose marriage here.
We are not the one people who choose marriage. I'm talking about the parents. And the parents say like, hey, sitaki huyo bibi umeletea, sitaki huyo bwana umeletea. How do you say about that?
Hey, for me, I think I'm not the one who choose. It's God who choose me. I'll go with the biblical way. So God is the one who choose for me. But me, it happens because maybe for me, and I can say, I feel or God is telling me this is the right person for me.
Yeah.
But according to my parents,
they might be like,
they are not okay with the person.
So what do you say about
guys,
that's a question. But in the comment section below, what do you think about that? The biblical,
you have followed all the procedures. You have followed all the procedures. And for you feel God has already given you a discernment to know that this is the right person for me.
And then now you
but now the parents,
and they say like, huyo sitaki, huyo bibi sitaki, huyo bwana sitaki. What should you do? So in the comment section below, write for us. What do you think? What should be the biblical way or the correct way? What should you do? So today we just wanted to discuss about the definition about marriage and how we understand right now what marriage is and how serious from now henceforth we're gonna take this marriage and how will you carry it. Whether we have to carry it like an egg, so that you have to carry it with the principles of the biblical way, and wherever there's any problem, we have to run to the source and tell God, you said this is something that you ordained it, and we are living according to your principles. And here what should we do? Yeah.
You can always make things right by connecting to the source. So guys, today we just wanted to discuss that. We hope that you are learning as we are also learning. And we really appreciate that guys, you are engaging with our content, and please continue engaging, continue also teaching us. We also want to learn. We want to work on this marriage, and marriage works, and marriage is sweet and it's beautiful.
Exactly. So guys, if you find this this podcast or this conversation helpful, don't forget to comment, subscribe, share it, and let's grow this community. Let's help one another to know more about marriage, because I know the devil is really, in fact, in this generation, the devil is really trying his level best to destroy marriage big time. And us as the ambassador of Christ, we said like, we want rest. We want rest with prayers, we want rest with research, we want rest with conversation, so that we understand the outside world or the in world, what are the challenges that they have about marriage, and to define it and even to give it more health benefits of having relationship and marriage in the right way.
And marriage and relationship that really works.
Yes, so don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share.
And I don't also forget, this is the Great Message podcast.
Yes.
And the message that you are sending, it's the great message. Continue also sharing the great message to other people. If you see this video, please share to your friend. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm your host, Talash Lonana.
And what should I say? I'm the husband to the host. I'm the husband to the host. And thank you guys for having us, and thank you for watching, taking your time to put on that like button, to subscribe there, and to watch it until the end. Thank you for your time, and I hope we'll see you in the next podcast or the next conversation. And guess what are we going to talk about the next conversation?
So in our next video, we are going to learn about biblical reason for marriage.
Yes. So guys, tune in next week on Friday and discuss about now the biblical reason for marriage. And guys, we love you so much.
We love you so much.
Bye.